Alright, so we are 15 minutes into market open. First video on order flow. This is hard to explain. This is the volume profile. I marked it out on just a swing. This is a low volume node that we're retracing to, that I'm hoping we can continue down with. So we'll see if it reverses from here or if we just give this a wick and keep going lower. I'm going to be switching windows from ATAS to Google the whole time. So and now what we want, these red bubbles, these green bubbles are market orders. I set a filter so it's a minimum of 30 contracts, so we won't see it unless it's 30 or more, and it scales by size. So if you get a big one, it's probably like a few hundred. It's a cluster CVD. This is the delta profile. It's just the current day, like obviously delta volume, like who won, but so this is another low volume node up here that we could use. I don't know why it's blue. I gotta change that. But this is also a low volume node here I'm willing to use, but we can't enter without big orders stepping in. So when we see a red bubble, and not just the big orders, we want to see follow through, which means here there was red orders, there's sell orders, but we didn't go lower, which means the buyers absorbed the sellers, and then they placed market orders and price went up here and here. Another sell order here, just absorbed. Now we did kind of like dump massively, which leads me to believe that we don't go lower, but we'll find out. I think we might just kind of reverse up now. Another thing we look at when getting confirmation for entry is that the CVD is following the direction we want to go. So like a mini checklist, we get big orders, so we're going short. We get big orders and we get follow through. We see prices going down with the orders, and we also have falling CVD, because if it's rising, that means that the buyers are winning aggression wise, and we don't want to enter. It's not really a verified movement. There's about like 3 different entries you can take with this like new model that I'm using. This one's kind of a continuation, I guess you can call it. Mark out the swing and yeah, wait for a retrace to a low volume node. This is one here. There's a little mini ledge here, one up here, and then you always get entry. But I don't know if we'll want to break this level. Yeah, we like actually dumped. Let me hide this for a minute. So we got, okay, yeah, you see this delta here? That's a lot of buy volume at this current level that we're on. So I mean, I could definitely see us reversing. We also have this big supply zone, or demand zone, sorry. Demand zone here that I'm willing to mark out. Let's see if we break through it today. I'll go back to the 1 minute. This platform is ATAS. I actually really like it so far. I don't know if I want to be so quick to taking a long, but you know, we don't want to really go against the movement. But if we did, can mark out, where is it here? This swing. Low volume node here. Can't see over here. But oh shit. That's why. Okay. Need to lower the transparency on this big time. Alright, let's see if we can okay, see here we're getting sell orders with some follow through. CVD is somewhat matching. We're below VWAP, so I kind of want to take a long. Okay. Yeah, sellers are winning the aggression battle right now. We're not going to go long. No way. So I'm going to keep this swing marked out. We got a big low volume node here. I got to remark out. Sorry, it was right here. And we kind of just take a lot of entries with this model, to be honest with you. Let's see where the previous balance point was, we're going to call it. So kind of around here. I feel like we are going to rubber band, like consolidate here for a while before we see a move, maybe. Alright, I'm going to try and get an entry here. We're going to put stops above this candle, this 856 candle.
Order
see if we can
filled.
get entered. Alright, stops there, 41. We're going to aim for 4 to 1 RR. So that's 160, right? About 160. We didn't really scale it enough. I'm trying to risk like 100 about, so we'll get 3 more contracts. If we can get filled, that would be awesome. Shit. We want to get filled here. Alright, please don't hit TP without filling me. We want to retrace up here. We might just hit TP right away. We didn't get our full position in. That happens. You got to be really quick with this scalping. I'll say that. It gets pretty crazy. That's why I wish I could trade.
Order filled.
All right, so we're filled in 120. I won 1 contract too big, so I'll buy one when we're in profit, secure a little profit, and then we can keep the position open. Alright, so it looks like sellers did get a little absorbed here. We see some buying pressure out of that, but I'm hoping these big orders can hold. Shit. Yeah, so I'm going to buy one when we're in profit, maybe back down here. Secure a little profit on the day. So yeah, we saw 30 contracts here, some here pretty similar. We got some follow through, which is good, and CVD matches. That's good for us. I think I'm going to buy one here.
Order filled.
All right, so we secured 110 already. Is it that much? All right, so yeah, we secured 110 bucks already. So that'll give us another free entry. Just using the profit that we took on the day. We were over leveraged a little bit. I don't want to risk over 100 just because the frequency of the amount of trades I take. Oh man, I really gotta use the bathroom. Stuff makes me nervous, guys. I might shoot for a 4-to-1 here. Call me crazy. Call me crazy, guys. Call me crazy. All you want. We're going break even. We're risking nothing to make 400. CVD's starting to slow down a little bit. Nope. Now we're getting a little bit of more aggression. We just need a little bit more of a push. That's all we need. It's looking good though, guys. It's looking good. Alright. Let's see a little red here. There we go. Perfect. A little more red here. Come on.
Order filled.
There we go. Alright, sweet guys. Shout out my boy Fabio Valentini. Thank you very much. Took me a couple days to kind of refine this, but here we are. So that is our total profit now. This is including Asia. I traded Asia yesterday. I traded 5 o'clock. I went negative 150 in balance, got to break even, took another trade, got to 88 in profit. Yeah, I remember the number now. So just subtract 88 from this, and that's our profit today. Remember, we did take that one contract we bought back, how much did we make on that? So we bought back one contract at a better price. Wait, how much did we make? This is our entry. I don't know how to read this stuff, guys. Oh wait. So 36. Oh wait, this is yesterday's. Sorry. This is 6:30 last night. So here's our 3 trades today. What? Why is there 2? I don't know if I'm like stupid or something, guys. I don't. Am I missing something? How many contracts was I in for? 4, right? So 1. I don't know, man. Alright. Fucking pressure, bro. Alright, let's see if we can maybe get another one. And just keep building. So now we'll take this profile off. And we'll mark out. Okay, yeah, so we see that we did break the supply zone. This is these are track buyers here. Unless they sold up here somewhere. These guys are getting stopped out, which is kind of a catalyst to go even lower, which is why we call it a squeeze. So once we kind of break this low where their entry is, they're in drawdown. So they're going to have to sell their buy position when they get stopped out. But it looks like they already sold somewhere up here. So this was not a catalyst to go lower yet. We could retest this zone again and see a squeeze maybe. but we don't really see any buyers down here. I'm gonna go ahead and mark out. I'll mark from this swing. So yeah, we see buyers starting to come back in the market. The reason we don't see the bubbles again is because of the filter. We set it to a minimum of 30. And in New York session, I mean, the amount of big players we have, we don't want to have it lower, or we're not gonna be able to read the charts. So we're getting a little reversal here. We have a low volume node here, so I think we'll wick through this maybe, but we'll see what really happens. So yeah, already we're wicking through this. We see a lot of buy volume here, especially down here. So this could be a good spot to reverse, hence why I have this marked out. So we want to be a little bit discretionary down here, just because right off rip we did move. How many points is that? I mean, off rip, first 10, 15 minutes. Damn, yeah, we moved damn near 200 points in the first 15 minutes. So we caught this little retracement. But you don't want to really trade this. You're going to get probably liquidated. So yeah, it looks like this was the low volume node here. Yeah, it's a pretty good spot for another reversal. Maybe go lower again. But I don't know, we'll see. See if the big players step in. CVD follows. If not, I'm fine with what we made today. It's a really good day. And honestly, we caught like the bottom of that movement. I want to mark it out on here just so I can journal it. See where we got entered and filled and all that. So this morning, we entered at 25, 636, 25. Oh wait, and then we got 3 positions at 632.50. 632.50. So we'll probably go somewhere in the middle. I know we had stops above a sell bubble. It was this one here at 856. We hit our stops here. Okay, we got a what? 4-1. We get at 583.25. Okay, right here. So about a 4 risk to reward. Awesome. Yeah, we caught pretty much the whole move. I could have gone like 5 or 6 because this model, I swear, it could catch like 1 to 15 RRs. Like it gets crazy. But pretty much the whole time, as long as we're making highs or lows, then we'll just trail our stop and profit, because you know, if you get stopped out, it's no big deal. We can always re-enter. That's why I just love the high frequency trading. So looks like we might reverse here, but I'm actually going to, yeah, we might just reverse off of this, because see, we already broke this kind of internal high. And it's to be expected, guys. This move is actually ridiculous. I don't really see where I would want to enter. We could try to mark out this entire move, but you know, maybe this move. There's a good ledge here. Also good with ledge up here. We'll see if we can get like one more entry, but honestly, we probably could take a long entry now. Nah. Damn, another 100-point move. Holy hell. We're moving today. So, yeah, you see buy orders up here. Those are absorbed already by passive sellers. So yeah, it shows the buyers didn't really have a lot of follow through. Obviously, it's right here. We'll see if we can kind of mitigate this low volume node and maybe give us an entry. I guess we already did mitigate it with this candle here, but we especially did now. Alright, price is just dancing around. What are you gonna do about it? And the good thing about this model, well, all the models, is you could trade really any session. I've been trading a lot of Asia session because I do have a new job starting up. I'm not going to have as much time. I'm not going to have any time to trade New York, which really sucks. So I'm going to have to kind of figure out how I can make some profit in the other sessions. Even if I have to wake up at 2 in the morning before work to trade London, that's what I got to do. But yeah, until then, we'll be doing these. We'll be doing these New York sessions, man. Alright. Let's see, we might just dance around here for a bit. This is like a mini POC here. Alright. We might dance around here for a little while. At least we caught something in all this. In all of this. So a lot of buyers here. Let's see. Buyers are absorbed. Not going anywhere. Which means we got hella limits up here. Limit sells, passive sellers. All we need is to just absorb these orders and get aggressive. Get some aggressive sellers stepping in. And we can push lower. Another thing I like about this platform, not that I know how to read these at all, but you get the full footprints, or as they call it, clusters. So that's pretty cool. Okay, a little slippage here. See aggressive buyers still having a little trouble with this level here. This is the level that we got the big bullish move yesterday. This is where we got the big move up at around, I want to say market open. I think there was like a 150 contract market buy that we saw. And I'll show that right now actually. So yeah, this, wait, which level is it at? Oh, but this is for this current day. Sorry, this current day starts at Asia, so I'm blabbering. But it was around the same level, I know. So I'm not really confident in a short here. That puts us 1 day away from payout. This does today. I missed the mark here. That was a kind of a rough day. You could see 53 trades. I got some drawdown, went back to break even, and then got back here. It was the same as Asia yesterday, I guess, but we're doing it. We're doing it. Wait, how did I? Oh, this moved. 60. I think that was the some sheet like that. Alright, so buyers are getting some movement here. Alright. I'll consider it. I'll consider it, guys. That's all I can say for now. Consider it. Consider taking a trade. How long, I mean. We got a low value node here that we already mitigated. Here. But we just haven't had those buyers. Actually, they have stepped in, but they're not getting any follow through, it appears. So we might get a retrace, hopefully, and then some more buyers stepping in. But I'd say if we don't get a long entry in, I don't know, 10 minutes or so, then we'll probably be off. But been a while since I uploaded to YouTube. Say that much. So yeah, like I said, kind of wishy-washy after this little recovery move. Which, believe it or not, guys, there is a model for this consolidation. So, alright, so another buy contract. Not too much follow through yet. Still getting absorbed a little bit. A lot of it. Yeah, completely absorbed. What's this? Oh, it's just, that just moves it here. But yeah, this platform's pretty wild. It's like pretty much bookmap. Except this has been around a lot longer. Yeah, you'll find yourself definitely paying a lot more for bookmap compared to this. I mean, if you ask me, this is a steal. It's a grab. It's a bargain. Alright, so here we see, right now, it might still go below, but we see CVD divergence, this low here, this low here. We're above the low right now, but on the CVD chart, we're below it, which means that sellers are getting absorbed, which is a huge bullish sign. But buyers are also getting absorbed up here, so we might, again, see some consolidation unless these guys pull their orders, or maybe they're just gone, or if it gets too cheap, too discount for them to keep selling. But we'll find out soon. So yeah, we have we have these continuation trades, like this one I took. We have a breakout model. So I'll put it simply here. Actually, should I save it for a separate video? I'll explain a little now. So the market can be, my gosh, we're ripping. We're either balanced, which means we're in a fixed range, we're just consolidating, or we're imbalanced, like this. We're out of a range. So 70 or 68% of the time, I think the statistic is, we're going to be in balance, and then the other 30 we're out of balance. So right now, and when we're out of balance, we're seeking new balance. It's called price discovery, they call it. So this trade we took, it was an out of balance trade, price discovery. We tried finding balance down here, it didn't work. It needs to be more expensive. We're getting some agreement here. But yeah, say that this was a range. Actually, I'll try and find a range. So right here, we can all agree this is a decent amount of consolidation leading up to the market open. So we can mark out this range and take a breakout trade, or the third and final model is a mean reversion model. So these white lines, this is our value area where the range is, the price that both buyers and sellers agree on. This is the point of control, the POC, where the most volume is within the value area. Now when we break the high, or if we break the low, 68% of the time we're going to retrace back up to POC. So that's a model in itself. You take a trade up to POC, or you could take a breakout when you have enough kind of intuition that it's not going to stay within the range. Like here, for example, we see actually I'll find different examples in a video that I make in the future, but this is a breakout trade, not one that you could have taken, but it's what it kind of looks like. So right now, I don't think we're going to do anything. I'll wait for one more retrace within the next 5 minutes, or 3 minutes. If we don't get it, then might call it a day. But we'll be back on charts probably. Honestly, we could check how it's doing later in the New York session, and maybe we'll get some Asia session in. We'll find out. Another low volume node up here. Actually, I don't know. Yeah, we'll mark it up. I guess we could call this consolidation now, right? I mean, we are a steady uptrend here, so I don't think we can. Alright. We might be in consolidation. We see that we push price up and immediately got these sells here. These are not limit orders, guys. These are market orders. So these big player sellers, they do not want price to be higher right now. So we're probably gonna have to find some sort of balance within this range, which we saw was sort of working here, so it might be around here, if I were to guess. Alright, yeah, we got mitigated here. Sellers are getting some reward. I really don't want to be long in all of this. We should be short. We should be swinging shorts. So let's just get rid of this now. I know it's a mistake before I even make it. Sellers might just overpower these buyers and we just dump lower. Or we could, oh shit. We could just dump lower into the supply zone or demand zone. But the seller's also getting absorbed. We're just finding balance now, guys. So but you see that the value area high keeps getting broken. These are called failed auctions, by the way. Any wick above or any failed up break, it's just a failed auction. Failed auction. I think this is a failed auction. So we could trade that mean reversion model back down to POC, but actually I was wrong. The mean reversion model is a trade you take when you're out of balance, because when you're above this, you're out of balance, and you're trading back down to here. So we have 2 out of balance, 1 in balance model. So we could be looking for a breakout trade, just because we are kind of doing all this shit. See if we can break the low. Be like the first time in all of this. So for the mean reversion, we want to see us come out of balance, and then we want a retracement back to balance, and then we want to see those big sells come in with follow through and CVD following, and then we can enter with stop above the big orders, and then target shit 1 to 6, 1 to, alright, don't make me say it, but yeah, like 1 to 7 risk to reward, probably down somewhere in this demand zone, which is fucking awesome. Yep, so now we're out of balance. We just want to see a retrace up and then pressure out. Alright, it's good. We still have aggression. You don't want to take the first breakout, because most of the time it's going to be a fake breakout, like these here. See, fake breakout, fake breakout. If we would have waited for buy orders, we wouldn't have been filled. So, rich dad. We don't see a lot of aggressive buyers stepping in, protecting these guys, so this could be a major squeeze down beneath these kind of lows here. Unless these are just kind of stop orders, but we could get a serious squeeze, man. So right here we might just completely accelerate. We're moving, we're moving, we're moving. As much as you want to take this first breakout, man, don't do it. Alright, buyers are stepping in now. Buyers have no effect on price. We just keep dumping. So we might be able to take a continuation trade off of this leg. since I don't think we'll retrace back up into the value area, which happens a lot, believe it or not. So we'll wait for a little retrace to start. These guys are going to have to sell their buy positions. So, I mean, they're in drawdown now. We're probably going to see some big sells coming in if we get to a bigger point of drawdown. Or they just keep adding to their orders and pushing price up. Depends how much money they get. Alright, so we're going to keep it there. We have a low volume node. Here I like nope. I like this low volume node. I like this one here. I like this one here. But that's back in the value area. Yep, buyer's getting some power now. We could have maybe taken along, but yeah, another low volume node here I was gonna mark out. Right here. Alright. I guess we also mitigated this one here, but we'll see if we get some pressure in. I don't know if we'll hold against this. We had a lot of power here, but barely pushed through this. We'll see. My Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. Another low volume node here. We are still on the charts right there. What up? Alright. Let's see if this just turns into a wick or not. Hey man, the longs were there. That ain't gonna be a wick. The longs were there, man. Longs were freaking there. See, retrace to this low volume node here. Beautiful, mitigated. We didn't get the orders though. But hey, the CBD followed. You could have taken a little gamble there, and you would have probably hit. Let's see, you probably would have entered somewhere around here. We got buy orders here, so we'll put stops below these lows. Hey, you would have caught a nice 1 to 1.3. So there you go. Not bad, eh? But we got this mitigated low volume node here. We want to see some aggression here from the sellers. We made a higher low, which I'm not liking. Could be the start of an uptrend. So hopefully on this come around we can break this low. If not, then I'm probably done because we're not going to go short. We could take a long off of this swing high as well. I think it's too early to know for sure that we had a reversal. So we're in the low volume node right now. There's another one way lower here. Maybe we do go longer, but it's too early to decide that this is a reversal. Let's look at the 5 minute. Maybe not too early. But I mean, the buyers aren't getting a lot of follow through when you look at it from this time frame. They're getting no follow through here. The sellers are a little bit. I guess they do get a little follow through, and then they get absorbed again down here, or we get absorbed. But hey, man, it could go lower. This would be a major squeeze down here this low, meaning we would just completely dump. And that would be awesome. Then we'll target our 1 to 10, 1 to 8, 1 to 9. There's a lot of volume now. Good for us. Maybe not good for us. We'll see. Or is this another balance zone? Came out of balance here. Came back into balance. This could be the breakout trade. This is our retrace. Either way, it's going to play out short, whether we took the continuation trade or the breakout. All we need to see is aggressive seller stepping. Faster. Alright. Price is moving lower. CVD's getting a little lower. What I'm saying. Alright, I'm getting some aggression now. I just want to see a bubble here. I want to protect the capital, so I'm gonna wait for a big trade to come in. It is on, yeah. We are getting a lot of aggression here, actually. They're just buying in smaller contracts. But we're kind of too low now to take a good entry. I might just wait for us to squeeze this low here. And then I'll be willing to take a continuation trade from this swing if we break this low. This could be the retracement for the bullish continuation trade too, which is why we want to see the low get broken, because then that invalidates the bullish trade, invalidates our short one. If we keep going up, that's a higher low, probably in an uptrend. If we did enter this trade here, hey, we could be stopping profit right now. Alright, so we get a buy order step in. And no follow through. You can see the aggression down here. I'm getting a little follow through now. Buyers absorbed. Say we entered short here when we saw the CVD confirmation. Probably put stop here. Tight stops are gonna save you in this this kind of model. Target of 4, it wouldn't have been hit yet. 5 is down here. 5 is a pretty good target, which probably will get hit honestly. But your 3 would have been hit. Is that the 4 hit? Not yet. Here's the 4 hit. And the 5 hit. Here. Shoot for 6. At 6 is not a ridiculous number, man. Although it is kind of close to these lows. 5 is a good number. And either way, your stop's right here. Your stop's right above this high. So you've already secured 1.5. I think that's 5 hit anyways. No, not yet. That's right here. No way we reverse and don't hit 5. Literally a tick away. Yeah, it's getting hit here for sure. Just need to see this red get lower, get some aggression. Red's getting lower. Boom, got hit. Alright, so there's your 1 to 5. Your 1 to 6 is down here. The 1 to 6 is about to get hit. This could have been another trade for us, but we didn't take it. That's alright. If we grab this low, it could be a solid squeeze. There are buy orders here, but these might be the take profit orders. Maybe, I don't know. Actually, no, these are market. Sorry. Just need to see this red get lower. Once we get this red candle to about the wick of this red candle here, this is getting hit. Might get hit before. Yep, that's it. Is it? Well, it is now. Alright, so yeah, there's your 1 to 6 trade there. 1 to 7? Not ridiculous, guys. Not ridiculous. Boom, 1 to 7. 1 to 8. Not ridiculous. CVD still falling, but it's starting to get absorbed now. A lot of limit orders below this low. Bullish aggression starting to kick in a little bit. I know I said I'd get off a long time ago, but the longer you're on the charts, the more trades you're able to take, the more money you bring in. Let's mark out this swing. We got a low volume node here. We're just not getting any big orders in. We'll do one limit order here.
Order
Honestly,
filled.
This isn't even a good trade really, but I'll give it a shot. Shoot for a 60 bucks. Probably stopped out here. Bullshit.
Order
Yeah,
filled.
Stopped. It's alright. Another one here. Another low volume node here. A lot of low volume up here actually. And I'm gonna take this swing and make it the whole swing here. So we have a big low volume spot here. A lot of low volume up here. It's another CVD divergence. These are kind of equal lows. Just made a lower low, which means sellers are getting exhausted. So these guys kick in. Just got a bunch of low volume here, mainly here. But alright, so this super low volume node here is mitigated. Let's see if we go lower. So right now we're lower than this high, but CVD has us above this high. Which is good for shorts. Means buyers are getting absorbed a little bit. But you see like these big 3 candles. I mean, makes me not want to take a short. And hey, look at this. Look at this. Right in line with all this buy volume. We're dumping. Aggression's kicking in. Job is not to predict here whatsoever. Just reacting. Bearish aggression starting to kick in. I might kind of getting FOMO right now.
Order filled.
$30. I'll go for a 4. I'll go 3. So 90 take profit. We're getting absorbed here though. Easily tellable. Might just close. We're starting to get aggressive. Yeah, we're getting pretty aggressive here. But not a ton of follow through. Alright, yeah. Man, I don't know. You could see we're like getting aggressive, but there's just not a ton of follow through. We're getting absorbed. We might get stopped here. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting stopped here. No. Oh, these guys are exhausted. Getting absorbed. We need some big trades coming in here for the sellers. I'd like to see it. Alright, we could trail our stop maybe. Risking 13. I might scale in if we see some big orders come in. A lot of aggression and follow through. I'm scaling in. I'll buy 2 more at limit here.
Order filled.
All right.
Order filled.
Not good. Eating into pride. It's all good. We'll wait for big trades. Like, bro, we didn't even break the high. I don't know how we got stopped out. We made like equal highs. I guess it's my fault. I didn't give enough cushion. Like, we should still be in this trade here. Stop should be right here. See, now we got the big orders. Any follow through? So now we're going to move our stop down to here. If we get filled in. Hopefully we get filled. This really sucks, bro. We should be in this trade right now. Do we even get filled? No. Man. Just didn't get filled. Or just got fucking stopped out when stop should have been right there. We're not going to be able to get in on this. Please let me get in on this.
Order filled.
Yo, I'm not trying to risk that much. We did not get a good fill.
Order filled.
Alright, we're in for 63. Okay, we got a decent fill now. Because we got to get fill with that second contract. We can go break even at maybe this low. This low here. We can already move stop down to here. We didn't break the low. Not a good sign. I'm scaling one more. It's a good fill spot. get filled in once more. Let's get filled in once more.
Order filled.
Fuck, bad fill. Bad fill there. Once we hit this lower break even. I need some more aggression from sellers here. Here we go. Here we go. Okay. We can go break even. I will. So risking 0 to make 325. We could scale in more. We'll scale in once more. See if we get filled. So right now CVD is lower than this low, but we're higher on this, so I'm not liking that much. But it's alright. We could go lower. We'll see. So we're getting absorbed a little bit. I'm gonna buy one in
Order
profit
filled.
here. I'm not risking anymore because that CVD divergence I'm not gonna risk anymore. I'm not gonna try and get filled in anymore. And now we're seeing some follow through with buyer aggression, so if we get stopped out, that's fine. We're in profit. Alright, seller aggression, follow through, little absorption. I might fill in one more. Oh no. I'm gonna fill in. No. That's it. That's it.
Order filled.
Right. That's cool. That's cool. Fine by me. I don't know why I went break even. I probably could have just kept stops here, but I want to be quick to put my risk to 0. I don't like the CVD divergence either. Not a big fan. Let's look on the higher time frame. See what we're doing. Okay. See, that do not like that whatsoever. We're yeah, we're probably gonna hop off here. This is just straight chop. We've been trading straight chop. That's where my model comes in. No consolidation. All right, so we are consolidating right now. So we see the value area high get broken, and a retrace right back to POC again, back to POC again. We break the low, back to POC. But you have to be a robot to take a trade this quick, to execute that quickly. We didn't really break here. So yeah, we're just rubber banding now. Maybe we'll take a reversion trade, but we'll see. If we don't break this high on this come around, then I'm gonna call it a day. Or call it a session, I mean. We'll be back on later, probably. TJR just lost another 100K. What up?
Dude, I'm stuck behind some big ass dildo right now.
What are you talking about?
Man, I'll show you. Get behind this car. Fuck. Bro, like they're every single lane of traffic is blocked.
Didn't miss much. Whole bunch of nothing. We're just gonna chop around, I think. I'm gonna call it a day here.